show you how to find software, security software in your computer and remove it. Okay, so to do that, you're going to click on the Windows key, or you can just click down here in the bottom on the start. And then from there, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Control Panel. And then on Control Panel, we're going to click Uninstall a Program. Now, we're assuming you're on Windows 11 computer and it's fully patched. If you're not fully patched, or you're not on Windows 11, you need to get on Windows 11 and you need to make sure you run all the Windows updates. So if you don't know how to run Windows updates, I'm going to show you real quick. You can click on that Start menu again. I'm going to take a quick detour here, and then you can type in Windows Update. And then you can click check for updates. Just say yes to everything, let it install the updates, reboot however many times you need to, and then come back to this process, okay? So, all right, so on here, on this computer, this is just a test demo computer that I've created. I installed 2 free antiviruses. One's Malwarebytes and one's AVG. Now, Malwarebytes and AVG each have various different add-ons, so you want to make sure you get rid of all the add-ons. So here you can see AVG antivirus free, and then you can see they have a secure browser plugin. So you'll want to remove both those. I like to remove the plugins first and get the antivirus last. That's just personal preference. I don't know how much it matters, just the way I like to do it. So here's Malwarebytes. I'm going to go ahead and remove it first. Let's get rid of it. As you go to remove stuff, one of the things you'll notice with a lot of these software companies, especially free ones, is they will try to convince you to stay with their product as you go, or they'll make it a little bit harder to figure out what direction to go to get their software removed. So obviously your eye here is drawn to all the different things that you're going to lose if you don't pay for their software. And then down here at the bottom is switch to Malwarebytes free. You know what? That's not what you want. You want to click on this, uninstall Malwarebytes anyway. So they want you to fill out a survey, skip the survey. You don't need to fill it out. And then give it a minute to uninstall. Oh, you got to click uninstall. Okay, so that is completed. We're going to click done. And you can ignore any of these. Just click out of that, actually. Click out of it. Yeah, just click out of that. Okay, so now we're going to remove the add-on for AVG, the secure browser first. Oops, I did that before. Sorry. I keep clicking this name to sort. Just ignore that. Okay, we're going to click uninstall. Click yes. And it says also delete your browsing data. You can say yes or no. It doesn't matter. Just click uninstall. Okay, so that probably has been removed, but you notice it still shows it here. So I'm just going to right click in any open area and click refresh. Okay, now it's gone. It actually disappeared before I hit refresh. So it can be delayed or maybe not even show that it's gone. And it can get put behind a menu, so you might move them out of the way, see if it's behind there, or a dialog box. So once it's gone, you go to the next one. So this is the last one. We're going to remove it. Say yes. We're going to uninstall. And it wants you to tell again, we're going to skip and uninstall. Do you really want to uninstall? Because your whole world's going to come to a crashing halt if you uninstall our software. Nope, we are going to uninstall anyway. Okay, so it's going to say restart now or later. You're going to get that on a lot of the different antiviruses and security tools out there. Most of the time, you can choose not to restart right now, so you can finish out verifying that Windows Defender is enabled and it's functional, because that's what we want to do until we get our security software on there. We want to make sure you're protected still and Windows Defender is doing its job. Now, Windows Defender is a very, very good antivirus. It's I would actually argue that it's one of the best ones in the market. The problem with Windows Defender on Windows 11 is it doesn't have centralized control and management. So it can become disabled. It can fail to do its job or get turned off, and you would not know. That's what attackers do, is they go and get rid of those things that can block them. With our software, when we deploy it onto your computer, if it becomes disabled, it notifies us. We have a centralized management solution for that. Now, Windows Defender has a paid solution that can do that. It's very expensive. It's not super intuitive. It's not really good for the small, medium-sized business space without a full-on management platform behind it. We're not pushing that. We've chosen our 2 platforms, our 2 software security suites, and we believe in them. And they also are rated in the Magic Quadrant on Gartner very highly. All right, so you can choose to restart now and come back to this video, or you can restart later. We're going to just say restart later for now. And you'll look here, it's gone. Again, if it's not gone, you can hit refresh. It will probably disappear then. If it doesn't, then you may have to reboot your computer for it to disappear, but you do want to make sure it is gone. Sometimes these things will convince you they've been removed and they don't get removed, and that can be a problem. You may have to remove it more than once in case it failed. There's just issues that can come up depending on how much your computer has been abused over the years and things installed, uninstalled, and so on. Okay. So we've gotten rid of everything. So at this point, we feel pretty good about this, but we do want to make sure that there is some protection until the new security suite gets deployed. So to do that, we're going to click on the Windows key on our keyboard, or we're going to click down here again. And from here, we're going to type in security, and you're going to get this option for Windows security. So we're going to click on that. Now, you're going to see this box. You're going to see all these little exclamation points and concerns. Just don't worry about those right now. We're going to click on just this box here. Don't click on this. Don't click on dismiss. Just click right here. And this is going to take you to virus and threat protection. You could have clicked on it over here as well. It doesn't really matter. So now we're going to just confirm that everything is enabled. Now, I can tell from looking at this that it is. You could even kick off a quick scan. Not a bad idea to go ahead and do that now just to get a quick scan done. And then we're going to go down here to manage settings. So what you'll notice when Windows Defender is on, this will be on, and on. And so that means your Windows Defender is doing its job protecting your computer. So you are good to go. Now, you can install our software, and then once the final email comes in with telling you that your order is completed, our security software will push to your computer. Now, let's say you ordered our software and you don't want to do any of this until it's cleared. Wait for that second email. Second email comes in, says your order's completed. We will then enable, within 24 hours, we're going to enable our software agents to be pushed onto your computer. And then all you have to do is uninstall your software, install our software. Once it's installed, within a few minutes, our two security agents will show up. Now, the two that we're using are Sentinel-1 EDR, which is endpoint detection and response, and Huntress MDR, which is managed detection and response. You will see those icons on your computer once they're installed. You can also, after if you go after a day you've had it installed, leave your computer running so it's up, because if it's off, we can't touch your computer. We can't remote into a computer that's turned off. So make sure that it's on. So if you want to make sure that you are protected, click on the Start menu and then go to Control Panel again, and then Uninstall Software, and we're just going to look and see. So right now, I've not installed the software, but if I had installed the software, I would see the software on here, and then I would see I would see Huntress, and I would see Sentinel-1 on here, and I would know they're installed. Now, here's the thing. My team's going to be monitoring this for you. Once you've signed up, if we do not see the software installed on your computers, or we do not see it functional, or we see any red flags, we're going to be reaching out to you through email to let you know. Watch your email for those correspondence. If you deploy it yourself, put it on your computer, and you've never had any security and you had viruses, it's going to scan your computer, start finding viruses, and we're going to be sending you an email saying our antivirus system caught XYZ threats. Here's what they are. Do you want us to remediate those? Do you want to handle it yourself? How do you want to handle that? So do know that our software may find things if you're using a free, cheap, or not a very good antivirus, or one that's disabled, or you don't have anything at all. Our software may find a bunch of threats when it gets installed. That is not uncommon. Some of those could be severe and serious. Some of them are very minor and like a little malware thing that doesn't do much. It just depends, but our software will find a lot of that. That's all I've got. I hope that helps you out. Again, if you are uncomfortable doing this, no problem. When you get that completed order email, all that contact information, schedule with an engineer, drop it off, whatever you want to do, and we will get this taken care of for you. You're not alone. We're here. That's what you're paying us for. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.